obviously you guys have been a little more successful offensively on third down than on defense. Is there anything you can do as the OC to help the defense get better? I know you guys go against each other, but do you lend suggestions or anything?
You know, that stuff comes through crossover, I think, with DQ when those things come up. And obviously, you know, he's watching both sides of the ball and what we see and what maybe causes us some issues and things that are tougher looks. But every week is different. You know, you play a team that is better when they're in their zone coverage stuff. You play a team the next week that's better when they're blitzing. You play a team the next week that's really good in man-to-man. So I think it's playing to your strengths, and that's kind of what we try to do offensively as well, is get our players in position to be successful and find the matchups and make sure Matt really knows where to go with the ball when that opportunity comes. So I think it varies some, but the biggest thing we lend is, man, this was a tough look, this was a tough pressure, or this was a tough coverage. Whether that fits or not, you know, that's for whichever side of the ball. We get the same information from them. Here's a really tough run somebody ran against us, you guys should look into it. Sometimes that run fits our scheme. The other times it just doesn't fit our scheme. And so, cool play, but doesn't always fit what we do.
Do you ever have these situations in practice where you've already had meetings, you've already been together as a coaching staff, but you see something unique in practice, and you actually seek out Mark Juan and say, hey, you might want to think about this, or does he come to you in those situations?
Yeah, a lot of that stuff, though, happens more so in the off-season when we're going against each other. You know, so when you go all the way back to OTAs, when you go throughout training camp, we go against each other a lot. And so that's when a lot of the suggestions come, because we're really seeing what they're trying to do on defense, and they're seeing what we're trying to do on offense. So there's always those little recommendations here and there. When we get into in-season, it's a little bit more difficult because we go offense and defensive periods. And so a lot of times when we go on offense, we're doing our thing. And then when the defense goes, I'm off to the side with Matt or Julio or the O-line or whoever that is, and we might be working on something. So I don't always get to see, and I don't know what the plan is or what they're trying to do. But in the off-season, definitely when you're going against one another on the regular basis, I think there's a lot more of that type of interaction.